What's going on, fam? We hard on the yard, man. A windy day in autumn. Hard cut bully killers, man. I'm out with the bullies. I hope my film, hope my audio is not too bad. But today I wanted to talk about studs. What is the whole purpose? What is the purpose of buying a stud? Talked to a few people in the last few days about a pup that I got going. We got one male pup that's left, and we're trying to get him a good home. But I'm not just going to take anybody. I'm very particular about the people that I place my pups with. And one thing is, I really need you to have a understanding of what's going on, what even you're being given, so that you even know what the value of that is. And I think that maybe we don't know the value of what a stud is. And I've told you several times of what an American Bully flaw is, what the flaws are in dogs. And based on those flaws is how you determine what's breed stock and what's pet quality. So the bottom line is, when I say something is pet quality, that's because it has more than 2 flaws in it. And that means it cannot reproduce the standards of the breed. It is not a flag bearer. It is something that can be a great dog for the family, but it cannot repopulate the whole breed. Now, on the other hand, when we say something is breed stock, and it's a male or a female, that means it is capable and it has the qualities to reproduce the breed. It has less than 2 flaws in it. 2 flaws or less. So, buying a dog is one thing, but buying breed stock is something totally different. You have to look at it totally different. And when you do find breed stock, meaning a dog with less than 2 flaws, you must know that this is for business purposes that you're buying the dog. Now, if this male dog has less than 2 flaws, he has the capability of reproducing and making correct form bullies. It won't be hard. If he's got that gene, if he's got those qualities, he's going to produce correct bullies. And if you purchase that, not only do you get the money from when you're making your bullies or when you're selling your puppies, but he is also can be sold as a stud. He can use his services as a stud, and you can make money as that. So if you spend $5,000 on a stud, it's okay if you're going to be able to stud that dog maybe 10, 20 times more, and you could easily get $5,000 even if you got $2,000 for it. You quadrupled your money, and that is the purpose of buying a stud. You buy a stud because not only can it reproduce the puppies and the breed that you're trying to reproduce, but you also buy a stud so that you can make money reproducing for other people. So when somebody says the bully is a stud, he is not just a dog, he is a business. It is an investment when you buy a male bully that is breed stock, because he can sell his stud service. A lot of us are not used to that because we bought male dogs our whole life, and we've never been able to do anything with them but besides look good. That's not what we're doing here. In this situation, once a dog becomes a stud, it is a business that can be that can make money. That is what it's for. Just like if you had a quality bull, that bull is not going to get money for its looks. The bull gets money because it can reproduce the structure and the quality that makes it a quality of the breed. a standard of the breed, as what I would say, a standard of the breed. If that bull can't make the standard or better than the standard, then it's not a stud. You're looking to get a stud. A stud has less than two flaws or less. So you want that stud to be able to reproduce the breed. And if you're good, you want the stud to better the breed. Now you got something, a commodity that you can make money with. You don't have to just sell puppies. You can better the breed with your dog. That's the importance of having a stud. So don't think of it as just buying a boy dog, because that is not what you're doing. You're buying a part of a franchise. Whether you like it or not, this dog is to better the breed and carry it on. That's what you're buying. So if you put the time into promoting your stud, you can definitely make money with it if it's a stud. And like I said, if it's two flaws or less, it's a stud. Okay? So I had a guy from Oklahoma City. I tried to, he wanted to get a pup. And I have the pup listed at a certain price. And because he's from my city, I decided I would give him a break on the price. Because I know that it's a stud. And I know the quality of my bloodline. So if this guy is close to me in my city, I know that the quality of the blood that I'm about to give him is so good that it wouldn't hurt for me to keep that bloodline around. So because he's in my city and I have the may have an opportunity later to use that stud again in my program, I was willing to make him a good deal. But he didn't understand what stud quality was. He didn't understand what I was giving him was a great opportunity if you're in this business. He didn't understand, and he started to question me as though he thought I was trying to get over on him. So I want y'all to understand what a stud is. And if you understand what a stud is, if you know how to critique the stud and find if it's got qualities to be a stud or not, if you understand that, nobody can take advantage of you. And then if somebody offers you a real good price for a stud, you know what to take it, because you know what a stud is, and you know what a commodity of having a stud as a commodity is, and you know what it pertains to. So nobody can beat you out of any money. You don't have to worry about them getting over on you. Now, let's talk pedigree. Before we get off here, let's talk pedigree, y'all. Don't leave me yet. Let's talk pedigree. Because I'm giving a young man a dog with no flaws that's from my bloodline, and it's a stud. And I'm giving it to him for a great price, and he wants to know what the pedigree and everything is. Okay, fine. I'll give you what the pedigree is, but again, what good is the pedigree if the dog got more than two flaws? Do y'all understand that? What are you selling, papers or dogs, man? Do y'all want to walk into the place? Y'all want to walk into the place with your papers or with a dog, man? You think I'm gonna buy your dog because you got the best papers? What is good papers? All these dogs are registered, and they all come from the same type of origin, because they're all bullies. So how can any one set of papers be so much important that I'm gonna buy your dog no matter how it looks? That's not conceivable. And we think that way because we don't understand what a stud is. So that's why I did this video. I want you to understand what a stud is. And then when you go to buy a stud, pedigree is a good thing to know before you get there. Before you get there, pedigree is a good thing to know. And check out the breeder. Now, a breeder like myself, I have over 1,000 videos on 3 different platforms, 4 different platforms over the internet. I have over 5 million views in the last 2 weeks. So for me, I'm not hard to find. Do some research. Do some research on everything on my yard, all the dogs that I have, and say, he's doing it right or he's doing it wrong. So, pedigree and the past of the line, all that, do that research before you even contact the breeder. When you contact the breeder, know that's out of the way. So that when you get to the litter, you are looking for a dog with 2 flaws or less if you're looking to do this as a business. If you're just looking for a pet quality, you don't have to do any of that research. You don't have to look up anything, and you don't have to ask any questions about bloodlines or nothing if you're looking for a pet, because that dog is not meant to make you money. It's not breed stock. But if you're looking at it as a stud, then you need all of those pedigree and papers and all that stuff. That's out the window. Like, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Who cares if your dog's paper got on it, but he got an overbite, high rear, and easty-westy feet? Do you think I care about your papers? It wouldn't have anything to do with anything, right? This is we're talking about breeding. I can't go to the female that I'm gonna breed to and say, you gotta produce good puppies because this stud I got's got good papers. That's not how pedigree works. Pedigree is in the appearance of the dog, in the blood of the dog that makes the appearance. So pedigree, bloodline, all that's good little information until you get to the litter. When you get to the litter, you're looking for a dog with 2 flaws or less. If you see a dog with 2 flaws or less, it's breed stock. If it's a female, that means you can make money breeding puppies if you can buy a stud feed. If it's a male, that means you can sell stud service and you can produce your puppies. That's it in a nutshell. Okay? So the going to the litter to look for good papers is out. That's not what you're doing. You go to the litter to look for a good dog, man. So anyway, if you ain't did it, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit that like, hit the share this information out, man. Leave me a comment in the bottom. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. I can deal with it. Just be respectful. And when you get through playing around and messing around with your cousin, come on off the bench for the big win, man, and get you something hard cut. It's on.